Hello, go horrors and fellow deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam,
and welcome to our life in horror.
and we've got a horror hangout.
We got a horror hangout with some good dudes.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while. It's been like a solid month.
Yeah, it has been.
Because I wanted the next one to be spooky season.
Yeah.
I wanted to theme it up.
Yeah. Next couple of weeks are going to be busy, people. Busy.
Yes. We got a lot planned for spooky season.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we also have our top 10 spooky season movies with Gigi from Room for Screams.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, let's bring our guests on.
Yep. We got Evan and Beau.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Wonderful. Yeah, thanks for bringing me on. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. So we always ask our guests to talk about their channel beforehand. Our friend Ryan here has already put the links in the comments. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, do you guys want to, one at a time, talk about your channel quickly?
Yeah, sure. You go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So hello, my name is Evan. I run a channel called Rockland Graves Productions where I do weekly video essays on various horror movies. I basically just started the channel because I wanted to talk about horror way more than anyone around me wanted to hear about it, and it was a pretty good outlet to let that free. And it's now what I'm doing full time, so I've got lots of time to commit to these videos every week, which has been a lot of fun. As they were saying, October is coming up, which is a very busy month for people in our niche. So yeah, you can find it over Rockland Graves Productions.
Congrats on your success, by the way. You're doing amazing within
Thank you guys.
the year.
Yeah.
How did you
watching?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Beau.
Yeah, no, you go ahead.
I was just curious, what made you come up with the name of your channel?
So, Rockland Graves was the name of the Halloween display that my dad built when I was growing up, and that was kind of the first thing that like got me really into horror, because I remember as a kid when I would go out trick-or-treating, and it's the little intro video that plays at the start of my videos is his setup. So he hand built this Halloween, like this cemetery out of like styrofoam. We carve it, paint it, fog machines, lighting, music, and all that fun stuff. So I remember there was such like an allure to that as a kid that really drew me to Halloween, and then of course dovetailed into a lifelong obsession of horror. So I figured when I was starting a YouTube channel, it was very simple to just call it Rockland Graves Productions. It seemed like a no-brainer.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. And
Beau.
all your listeners know me. I've been on 100 times at this point. Right here on YouTube. Right now I'm working on a 50 years of horror, I'm calling it, series of videos. And I'm just pulling 5 movies out of my collection for each year, showing them off, watching them, ranking them, talking about them. That'll probably keep me busy for quite a while, I'm guessing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I thought you said 5 boobies.
So did
5
I.
boobies.
Yeah.
5 boobies out of my collection. That's not good.
Awesome. I'm just gonna say what's up to the chat here quickly. Thank you, Ryan. We did pass 400 today, which is exciting.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Congratulations, guys.
And Ryan has both the links to Evan and Beau's YouTube channels in the chat. Thank you, Ryan. Hello, Rob, again.
What up, Rob?
And Kayla,
Hello,
Beau's wifey.
Yes.
Hello.
My fans. My wife.
Rob says, did Beau hire some guy to stand behind him for this entire stream?
I sure did, yes.
What's the going rate for something like that?
The cutout or an actual man to stand behind you?
Is that a cutout?
Yeah, it's just a life-size cutout of Jason Momoa.
Oh, I thought it was Jason Momoa.
Could you
that would be
imagine?
cool. Yeah, I actually got it for my wife for Christmas for the bedroom. I figured if I
Actually?
stood him up in the corner, it'd get her blood flowing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a thoughtful gift.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True story.
That's not the real story, is it?
That is the real story. Yes, it is. I bought it for her for Christmas a couple of years ago.
So
She loves Jason Momoa.
That
Let's
is
just
so
put it that way.
funny. That is
I
so
thought
funny.
that, like, I was trying to get a more naked pic, but That's all I could get.
Right.
We're-
Isn't whole business gear.
I've got a couple lying around if you need.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't get bedroom Jason Momoa.
Yeah, bedroom Jason Momoa.
You want a bedroom Leatherface.
Oh my god, yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah, Kayla's saying that you're airing out her dirty secrets.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
Okay, so we're doing a horror hangout. So basically, we're gonna start with some news, recent news, and then we're gonna play a little bit of this or that, and then I got a couple just questions for the end, like usual.
Okay.
Brendan actually hasn't seen any of this either. I always make them on my own, so hopefully
cool.
they're not too lame.
Yep. So I got no clue what's going on. She usually asks me for a little help on the this or that, but not this week.
Sometimes I asked you for help with one, I think.
And you didn't even take my suggestion. So
I didn't. No, I changed it.
Yep.
I'm stubborn.
Nice.
Okay. Am I missing anything? Do I have to do any other housekeeping here in the beginning, or we're good to go?
I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling a little off. I feel like I'm getting sick again. Hey Corey, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, Corey.
All right,
Hey.
guys. Horror news. So I'm not sure if everyone watched this or not. I did not. I know Evan is a big fan because I watched a live that you were on. Who watched the Nosferatu trailer today? Did anyone watch, or is everyone avoiding it?
I told myself I wasn't going to do it.
You did it.
I had been so set. For context, Eggers and Mike Flanagan are my favorite people working in the genre right now, in film, really in general. So I have, of course, been absolutely just buzzing about this movie, especially because I've been hearing about it for like 10 years now. Was when it was first announced that he was working on this, was all the way back in 2015. So I was very, very excited. I watched the first trailer. I was like, I'm good. Like, I didn't need a trailer. My ticket was sold. So I was like, I'm not going to watch any of the further marketing material they put out. I lasted about 40 minutes after the trailer dropped because everyone was tagging me. And I wound up caving.
Yeah. Did you?
I actually didn't even know the trailer dropped. This is news to me. So
Brendan didn't either. I had to tell him after work
I
today.
should have turned off my notifications.
Yeah. Okay. So did you watch it?
I did not. So you're the only one that watched it.
So-
So did it spoil? Is that what you're
No,
going
so
with?
that was one thing that I confirmed before watching it, was that I reached out to people I knew and I was like, does this like show things that I don't want to see? And everyone was like, no, you're good. This is like not a spoilery trailer. So, and I wasn't too concerned either, because like I remember seeing the trailers for The Northman and being like, wow, they showed a lot in that, and then seeing the movie and I was like, oh, they didn't show anything. So
yeah.
and this is also focus feature, so I had a feeling it was going to be a bit of a similar thing. But no, I mean, if you've seen the first one, like I think you're fine watching this. I will try to push that if you're planning on seeing the movie anyway, just don't watch the trailer. Just try and keep it as fresh as you can. I couldn't help myself because I'm just a fanboy of this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I am super pumped for this too.
this one of the final shots of this second trailer is one of the best shots I have seen in a movie in like many years. It's
Ooh.
absolutely beautiful.
Is it
Yeah.
by any chance involve a window and a curtain?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the GIF for that
Yep.
on Twitter, of course. Yeah. Okay.
I'm still avoiding it.
That was really
Good.
cool, actually.
You
I might
really
have to crack and watch this one day.
If the movie wasn't still 3 months out, I feel like I could have resisted, but it's like there's still such a long wait.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll keep it at just this trailer, and if they release
Yeah.
any more, no more.
Yeah, like if they dropped another Terrifier 3 trailer right now, I'd be like, I'm not watching that. The movie's out in like a week and a half, but this is like months out. So
Exactly.
I'm
Yes.
in.
No more. I don't need to
Christmas,
see
right?
more.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna end up seeing it anyways because we go to the movies.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, if they play it at the
I've only
theater.
seen it play in front of 2 movies, and I go to the movies a lot, so you should be fine. I think it did play in front of The Substance, maybe. It definitely did in front of The Bike Riders. Maybe it wasn't The Substance. Maybe it was something else.
I don't remember seeing it in front of the substance.
I
for
didn't.
us,
I
but-
didn't either.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm
Locked
thinking
in.
about something else then.
Okay.
You don't get to see Nosferatu?
You see a close up of his eyes in one shot of the trailer, and there's some like silhouette, sort of like implicative cinematography there, where you're kind of getting an idea of things, but there's no like clear images of Count Orlok in it. No.
Okay.
Perfect.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like, I don't want to get a clear look at him until I'm in the theater watching the movie.
Yes, that's like one of the best parts is like his reveal. Skarsgård. Him.
Totally. Perfect casting too. My God.
Yes, he should be. I got my fingers crossed for Skarsgård. This is like do or die for him. He has to pull this one off. I'm super excited. This movie might be the most excited I've been in a few years. Actually,
it is for me.
I might have to go to see this right on opening night on Christmas, regardless of what my plans are in the family.
I'm doing it.
Sam won't let me.
No,
I have a couple of family members who are like, "No, you have to come." Like, no, I'm going to Nosferatu. I'll see you guys later, but I'm going to this movie.
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it?
If Beau goes with us, maybe.
Yeah. It'll be me trying to talk my wife and kids into going too. So
Yeah, there you go.
I'm nervous for this movie. For me personally, I wish I was as hyped as everyone else. What's his name? Robert Eggers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with slow burns. When I watch a movie, I want a wild, fun time.
Okay.
And I know these movies are always really slow. I love the gothic vibes of it. I'm just really worried I'm not going to enjoy it as much as everyone.
I've heard that this is his most accessible movie. So it's probably going to be like less esoteric than his previous work, if that helps with the slow burn nature of it all. But it's definitely, I mean, it's over 2 hours long, and it is Eggers, and it's like gothic. It's definitely going to be like a slow crawling movie.
It's going to be all about the shadows and everything.
And I mean, for me, like, I put Skinamarink was my favorite movie that came out last year. So
wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
I love slow burns.
Okay.
I just finished rendering out a video on Lake Mungo as well, which is another one that's like very slow.
Oh,
I have not seen that one.
That is the most terrifying movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. Wow.
I really wish that I would have watched it pitch black. I can't remember how we watched it.
We watched it during the day.
Yeah, we watched it during the day.
Yeah, I was really unimpressed.
My first time seeing it, I didn't know anything about it, and I tracked it down, and I put my headphones on in this room, all the lights off. There's no windows in here, so it was pitch black. And I watched it, and I watch horror all the time. Of course, I watch horror movies for a living. I was utterly terrified by that movie, and I watched it again later that day and had the exact same reaction to it.
Huh.
Jeez.
Okay.
Got me excited now.
All right.
I love it. I love Lake Mungo.
I have to give it a rewatch. Beau, I do have it, and I can let you borrow it in my Blu-ray player too, because you'll need that, because it is Region B.
Yeah, if this is any selling point too, Mike Flanagan said it was one of the greatest independent movies ever made.
Yeah,
so there's a testimony.
Sure he, based a lot of his stories on that movie.
Hill House, yeah. As soon as I heard him talking about it, I was like, this is where he got a lot of his ideas for Hill House.
Yeah, I love Hill House.
Me too. It's my favorite horror series.
Yeah,
which is interesting to me because Lake Mungo is like the scariest thing I've seen, and then Hill House is like my favorite horror series. So like, there's clearly
Hill House was phenomenal. I really liked it. I do like Fall of the House of Usher a little bit better personally, but both of them are like 5 out of 5s for me. Like they're just phenomenal.
Midnight Mass would be the one that could come close for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rewatching that right now. I haven't actually watched it since it came out, but I loved Midnight Mass.
I got to give that one another shot because I didn't end up finishing it. I got to try it again. Yeah.
It's stellar.
Yeah, you just got to get through a few episodes because when it picks up, it picks up.
Okay. I'll force myself.
I really loved it. I thought it was really great.
All right. Well, we will move on to the next slide here. Just going to say what's up to Gene. Thanks for joining us. Rob is always chirping. Don't worry about him. But Skinamarink was terrible. It was very divisive.
I'm used to, I've had a lot of people like I when I did my ranking, I had it at number 1, so I've heard all the feelings about Skinamarink.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I stand by it.
The very mixed thoughts on that movie.
Yeah.
Kayla, your wife is excited, so maybe you can go on Christmas.
Exactly. There we go.
All right, Chucky series is canceled. Anyone care?
Wow. No
I
one?
haven't seen a single episode of it. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Davy's in here. He's a great
Oh, hey,
channel as well. We
Davey.
should
Hey,
throw some love Davy's way.
How are you, Davey?
Oh.
Yeah, we went on his late night with the Davey at one
sweet.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how I learned you were a Nosferatu fan, was watching his live with you.
Do I have my Nosferatu hat with me? No, it's probably upstairs.
Yeah, I only watched the first season of Chucky.
So did I.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
watched
I
all
stopped at number 1.
you finished it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep, I finished it.
When did you do this?
I don't know. You were in your rom-com phase there for a little bit, and
Okay.
I was just trugging along on these TV series. It's a bonkers fucking show. Sorry, excuse me.
I think it had high ratings, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why it's canceled. I guess there's talks of a movie though.
It's because no horror series is allowed to go past the 3rd season.
It's Supernatural did. But
They
like,
took all the seasons from the other shows. That's what's happening.
yeah,
Bitter Wolf says, "I love Chucky. He'll be back."
he always comes back.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he will be. I heard I didn't put this in the news, but I hear there's an Annabelle show in the works. Possibly.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
Okay.
I know how I feel about that.
well, that's
Yeah.
a lie. I do too.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm being nice.
I don't really have to ponder that one too much.
Yeah, I'm not too
Yeah,
excited
I'll be
about
skipping that one myself as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I like the
I don't
Child's
do
Play
TV
movies. I think
very
it's
often.
yeah. I've heard that the show was good. I haven't seen any of it. Although I've heard some mixed thoughts just from I guess just listening to like what Cody Leach has said about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out at some point because I like the Child's Play movies. They're very fun.
They are. I love Bride of
Yeah.
Chucky. That's my go-to.
Bride is so silly, but I love it. I
Yeah.
also am a huge defender of Child's Play 3. I think that movie is way overhated. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I forget
Yeah,
which
me
one
too.
that is.
It's the one
It's
where
a-
they go to army camp.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
I
dumb.
did.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's got like the best well, not the best set piece, but one of the best set pieces.
Yeah.
I love at the end when Chuck gets like half his face cut off by the
It's
side.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed that one. We watched them all not long ago. It was my first time.
We didn't watch them all, but we made it through most of them.
Well, yeah, not all of them. I didn't make it past.
Bride.
No, I watched one past Bride.
Oh, Seed.
Yeah,
Seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
then
that's
I-
where you stopped?
and then I went to the show. I watched one season of the show.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't blame you for stopping at Seed.
The TV
That
show
one
is
is bananas.
the TV show is so wild. Like season 2 is nothing but like movie cameos and tributes to like
I've heard it gets
famous
crazy.
movies.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole Full Metal Jacket, I think.
Okay.
Is it Full Metal Jacket? I
Gee.
can't remember. Oh, I'm trying to remember now. It's like it's Apocalypse Now. That's it.
Mm.
And I can't remember what the character's name, but he's like the one that goes like AWOL, and they go and find him later on. And there's just
Okay.
like a Chucky that's just like that character in the movie. So like this quick army assassin essentially. It's
Marlon, does he talk like Marlon Brando as well?
yes, Marlon Brando. Yeah, oh yeah, he tries to in a Brad Dourif kind of voice.
Nice.
Davey says the first 3 are the best. Bride acts as a solid reboot. I think Tiffany Valentine is the best thing to happen to Chucky, in my opinion. But that's just me.
She is solid. I like her a lot too.
Yeah, Curse of Chucky is after Seed, and it's the best one. Curse.
Curse. Oh wow.
I might have to check
Talk
it
to-
out. I'll finish it eventually. The series,
I don't know. It's hard to mess with the original. but
except the remake and the TV series. Okay, how do you guys feel about the remake?
I haven't.
Ah.
Have I seen it?
It's the one where he's a robot.
I appreciated that they at least tried something different with it. Like, I think that's the main thing. Like, if they're not going to get Brad Dourif to return, I don't really want to hear someone else doing that version of Chucky. So if you're going to try something weird and different, or if you're not going to have the same voice actor, then you might as well do something different. I didn't mind that, but then it also came out around the same time that like Megan did, and Megan was way better. So, at least to me.
Yeah.
Enjoy the kills in the remake. I haven't watched the remake, I don't think, since it came out, so I don't really remember.
The kills are excellent in the remake. Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of the story, but I mean, it's a story in a Chucky sequel. It's not that important. It's all about the kills, really, right?
I like it the more I watch it. So I've watched it twice. I hated it the first time, and then I liked it more upon a second watch. So I wonder if a third watch I'll be like, yeah, this movie's actually like good. What are people talking about?
Yeah. I know Scream Factory just put it out on 4K.
Yeah, I got to sit behind me. I still haven't opened it yet.
Nice. That's wild.
Terrifier 4 was announced at Fantastic Fest, I guess, in a Q&A. So
yeah,
surprise, we're getting another Terrifier.
yeah, we knew that was happening. Now,
yeah,
it is also worth noting that Leone initially had said that he was planning just a trilogy and potentially a fourth one if he had enough story for it. And from the interviews that I've heard from him, it sounds like he's got like an overarching narrative in mind that he wants to see to fruition with these. And then he's like, I'm done. He's like, I know people are going to keep making Terrifier movies. You can't stop that. It's going to happen. But from what I've gathered, I think this is going to be Leone's last one. This is probably where we're going to see the end of Sienna and Art's saga.
Okay.
Huh. Oh. Okay.
Which is what I wanted, because like there were a lot of people who were like, I want a trilogy, and I was like, I also want a trilogy, but I want a trilogy of story movies, and the first Terrifier has no story to it.
Yeah.
So what I wanted was for 2, 3, and 4, because then you get that trilogy of a narrative. So I'm very, very glad that this is what's happening, and I want this to be where their story concludes.
I just watched All Hallows Eve, and I thought that had more of a story than the first Terrifier.
I like All Hallows Eve more than the first Terrifier.
I actually didn't mind it. I didn't hate it. It was okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering that too. If they like the first one, we just did a watch party with it, and it's like you're there for like just the kills and art essentially, and we just.
It was a display piece for Leone to be like, here's some of what I can do. Can I crowdfund the movie I actually want to make, which was Terrifier 2?
Yeah.
And you can really feel it because like there's so much more going on in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's lots.
We just
too much.
Like it's out literally next week.
Next week, yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I know.
I'm excited.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I know, me too.
It's wild that it's been 2 years already since T2 came out.
I know, it feels like last year, to be honest.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that the box office just like surpasses the second one.
Yeah.
It should.
We will see.
It like, I don't know. It feels like this one should do the best.
Well, art has blown up. If you go to Spirit Halloween or Spencer's, oh my gosh.
Because I remember in 2015, like seeing All Hallows Eve, and at the time, art was this underground niche. No one knew what this was. Random grindhouse slasher villain. And then the first Terrifier came out, and it was like, all right, he's got a bit more traction. But then after the second movie, it's been such a ridiculous explosion of his popularity.
Yeah. Even my father-in-law watched Terrifier 2, and he's like totally anti horror movies.
Damn, did he like it?
Yeah, he didn't really go too far into it because he was just like, "Have you seen that clown in that art movie?" Like he didn't even know the title or nothing. But it was just like, "Oh wow, jeez." That's so funny. Yeah, pulling in outsiders.
Welcome back, Ryan. All right. Found, the new streaming platform. Oh, I don't know if that's covering it, but foundtv.com. There's a new streaming platform for found footage horror movies. The creators of it, actually, the guy Louis worked with my dad, so I'm giving them a shout out.
Nice.
But it's the pre-release is already out, so if you go to foundtv.com, you can get access to the platform already. But their official release is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's October. Tomorrow, and they have a 31 days of October going on, so they're releasing a new found footage movie every single day in October, and then obviously going forward there will be more movies. But there's already movies on there. It's ad supported like Tubi, so you can watch for free, or you can buy the subscription without ads.
Sweet.
Very cool. I'll check that out.
Tomorrow they're also doing they're doing like these live parties. So I think it's at 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think on Instagram, but check out their Instagram just to fact check me on that. And they're going to be giving away some free swag and stuff like that. So
Cool.
I'm very interested to see what the swag looks like.
me too.
Yeah.
Merch, they said merch.
Okay.
Merch, swag. I don't know what it could be, but yeah. Did I cover everything there?
Yeah.
I don't have my notes with me.
It's your news, so
I know it is. Okay. Hey, Rob, you don't have to pay for it. You can have some ads.
Yep.
The last thing I need is another monthly payment. All right. Oh, this one I'm excited about. I don't know if it's Mads or Mad S, but it screened at Fantastic Fest and will be available on Shudder October 18th. This is made by the person who did the French film Them. And this is going to be about a bunch of partiers and an outbreak. So I'm thinking like a zombie virus type thing.
it's a zombie virus.
Yeah,
It's a zombie.
I think. Yeah.
That's wild.
But
I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, I think that's all I had on that.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the French film Them?
I have not.
I don't think I have.
It's the one that The Strangers was inspired by, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's a
That's
cool.
home invasion movie.
Yeah, it's based on a true story in Europe too.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
so
is messed
he's
up.
got this movie coming out, I guess, on Shudder October 18th.
I
so-
wasn't the biggest fan of them, but I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I actually got a screener offer for Mads. Maybe I'll check that out.
Oh, there you
I
go.
was checking to see because I got a couple from Fantastic Fest. I was wondering if that was one of them.
If you check it out, let us know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Corey says I have them, but still need to watch it. Yeah, give it a shot. It's got a pretty dark ending.
I think it's relatively short too.
It's short. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, it's not bad. All right. Micah Monroe starring in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle remake. I don't know
I
what
didn't.
the original is.
I'm not familiar with it, but I love
I
Micah
know it.
Monroe. So
Me too. I'll watch
The
anything she's in.
original- It's a babysitter trying to kill the wife and steal the husband and take the children kind of movie.
oh my God.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see her in that.
Sweet.
It's
Yeah,
going
it
on my
start-
watch list.
Yeah, the original stars.
Rocks the cradle.
Oh man, I can't remember who's in the original. Her name. You'd know her if you seen her. But yeah, that she actually kind of looks like Micah Monroe, so that's pretty interesting.
Was it Julianne
Oh.
Moore?
No. Oh man, jeez. If anybody knows in the chat, or if
Rebecca
you guys
De
can just look it
Mornay?
up quick.
Corey
I
said
cannot-
the original is creepy.
Yes,
Um,
it is creepy.
I'll have to check it out.
Rob says it's cool.
No, that's big coming from Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping she plays the crazy babysitter and not the wife though.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rob
That's what I was
also
just thinking.
says.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah,
Demore.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. I love her.
Me too.
Does anyone play games? Anyone play the Killer Clowns game? Because Tom Savini and Elvira are coming.
Oh yeah, we Dylan from Splattercast wound up getting a couple like review codes for it, so we were playing it for a little while
Oh yeah.
before the release, I think. And I don't know if I've played it since it came out, but it's fun. But I mean, if Tom Savini and Elvira are in it, I might have to hop back in.
Yeah, we don't game over here, but I
No.
thought I would throw it in for anyone.
Well, I'm glad. No, I'm glad you did, because now I might have to open that game up again.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have not played that one.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
fun. I mean, it's all the asymmetrical horror games, kind of the same thing at this point. But you get the right paint job for them and a couple mechanics to set them apart. They can be fun for a little while.
Yeah, I played the Friday 13th for a bit.
That was fun. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was fun until it got really sweaty. But I don't know if this has gotten to that point yet.
Nice.
I was playing the Evil Dead for a while, and then I think I played maybe 3 hours of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it just dropped right off for me.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Okay. The Last of Us teaser trailer released, and I forgot to watch it. I didn't even do my own homework. Did anyone watch it? This is a couple
Last
days
of Us
ago.
is one of my favorite things. I'm replaying the game right now and rewatching the first season of the show. I'm trying to do them Like watch an episode and then get to that point in the game, play along with it.
That's cool.
I absolutely love The Last of Us, both games. Have you played? You said you didn't play games.
I've played and beaten both Last of Us games.
Okay.
We have not.
You have not.
No, we watched the first season though.
Are you familiar with what happens after the first season?
I've looked it up. We're Xbox over here. We don't have PlayStation.
It's on PC now.
We also don't have PC. We got a laptop, but I looked it up by accident because I was watching some like where they could go with the show and stuff like that, because I know they want to keep Joel in it quite a bit, and I know what happens in the second game, so they're just kind of being like, oh, we could maybe take the show. They could take the show in that direction, and then take the show.
I don't know if I know what happens. I think I do, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Let's not. Let's try not to say anything just in case people haven't.
Spoiler.
But I'm really, really excited to see this. I have not replayed the game since it came out for various reasons, not because I don't like it, but because it's draining. I think it's phenomenal. I'm planning to do like big deep dive videos on both games and the first season of the show before season 2 comes out.
Oh, cool.
Which is another reason I'm replaying the game right now, is so I can get footage of it. But I love these things. This teaser trailer was perfect. It had that same feeling that I had when I watched the trailer for the first season, where it was this like uncanny resemblance to things from the game. Where a lot of shots in this teaser were just like, I was baffled at how well they were bringing to life certain set pieces that I remember going through. So this was a phenomenal teaser. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, that is cool. I love when they do that.
All right. Whoops.
Yo,
Sam and yo, Brendan. Hello. Thanks for joining us tonight. Beowulf says, I prefer my zombies with a touch of goofiness, so I'm most excited for Z Nation coming back.
Okay. Z Nation. I don't think I played that.
Or
watched it.
It's
a
show.
show. Okay. There you go. See, I don't even know what it is. Video game show.
It's like a sci-fi original show, and the zombies are just like all over the map, and you follow a group of people that are trying to get one guy to some laboratory who's immune to the zombie virus, and then he develops his own symptoms over the seasons, and it's fucking crazy. It's bonkers. Like, there's all kinds of weird stuff going on, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if it's Sci-Fi Channel, then yeah, it's definitely crazy.
And that's all the news I had. So we're getting into this or that.
This or that.
What's up?
Nothing.
Were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay.
No. There's just a bunch of physical media news dropped today, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Yes, I saw that, and I wasn't sure if you were doing a video on it or not, so I just stayed away from physical media. Yeah. Do you want to talk about it quick?
The Faculty is coming to 4K Christmas.
I saw that.
Nice.
As well as Silent Night, Deadly Night is coming to 4K. And
I saw that. I may have to pick that up.
They're releasing the novel with it if you pre-order from the website.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
I didn't even know there was a novelization of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Me neither.
I have read the ones for the new Halloween trilogy, and I actually quite enjoyed them, so maybe I might pick this up.
Oh, I think I watched your Halloween reviews and stuff like that, and that's how I know all the like little stuff from the books to the movies, because we just did Halloween Kills, and we were like, well, we didn't love it, but
I don't think I had read the book at the time that I made that video for Halloween Kills. I think it was only Halloween Ends that I had read the novel of when I did the video.
Oh yeah, but I discussed Halloween Ends with the podcast that I went on. Because we talked about both. Yeah.
Yeah, I sat out because I was sick.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not following.
Yep.
Rob says I'm the best at this or that because I always have the right answer. Whatever. Whatever, dude. And Kayla says, "Woot, Faculty 4K, get on the pre-order, Beau."
Yeah.
All right. I think speaking of Halloween, it is the first one. This or that, Rob Zombie's Halloween movies or the trilogy we just got? This or that?
For me, it's the trilogy.
Yes, me too.
I am in a very, very small minority of people who love all three of these.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Kills is actually my favorite Halloween sequel. I
Kills
adore
is up
that
there
movie.
for me as
Yeah.
well. That's one of my
And
favorites.
my lowest ranking one in the trilogy is actually Halloween 2018. And I still really like that movie. There's no Halloween movies that I like truly hate. I have such a soft spot for this franchise. Just there's so much nostalgia attached to it, even though some of them are absolutely atrocious. But no, I think that trilogy was fantastic.
Okay.
Although
Yeah.
I also don't hate the Rob Zombie ones, and another hot take there. I like his second movie more.
Me too. I'm actually gonna take the Rob Zombie movies for myself. I absolutely loved Halloween Kills when we went to the theater. Like I left on a high. We just rewatched it and it didn't do it for me. I still liked it. I just didn't love it. 2018 I haven't seen in a while. I'm worried the same thing is going to happen, but I want to watch it soon. But I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. I like my movies trashy. That's just the vibe I like. And I'm not a diehard fan of like the whole franchise in general. So I don't have like storyline things that I nitpick at. Like I'm just good with the Rob Zombie film.
The original is one of my favorite movies of all time. So like
Okay.
I love that connection that it makes. But no, I totally get that. Like I also enjoy the Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I'm still gonna stick with the trilogy.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm by myself on this island.
I don't like Halloween 2 at all.
Me neither.
I like the PTSD or
I
the.
thought you did like it.
No, I don't like the whole white horse stuff.
I like how weird the atmosphere in that
Okay.
movie is.
Yeah. See, it just kind of fell flat for me. I like seeing Laurie Strode after the effects of like Halloween 1. I think that she does a great job showcasing her acting abilities in that. And I love Brad Dourif's reaction to finding his daughter.
Oh my god, Annie's death is just chef's kiss.
Like the fucking the white horse thing I never got. Like Michael talking also just kind of throws me.
Yeah,
for
I
a
don't like
loop.
that.
Yeah,
Watch he doesn't say that in the theatrical version. It's only in the unrated cut, thankfully.
Okay, I don't even know if I have the theatrical.
I like the theatrical cuts of both of these movies more.
Yeah. I will have to give them a rewatch with the theatricals because I'm not these two are like my bottom two in the entire series for me personally. But I'm not a huge fan of Ends either, but I still would put the trilogy above the Rob Zombie personally. I could go deeper, but I'll keep it simple.
So could I made an hour-long video on Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one.
Here's the thing. I appreciated it as a standalone Halloween movie. Like I wish it was by itself. Because I do love the guy they bring in there. I can't remember his
look
name.
at it as an epilogue now.
Corey,
where like the story is like the first movie is like an old ghost story that like kids in Haddonfield tell each other. 2018 and Kills is like that's the story, and then Ends is this like reflective epilogue on the nature of what happens after something like that.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah. See that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give this whole trilogy another watch. Just give her a
I watched them all back to back a few months ago, like just one sitting, which was interesting.
Yeah.
They do feel very disconnected. It's not perfect by any means.
Yeah, I got to go back and rewatch Ends. We haven't watched it since theaters either.
No, we haven't. I actually was thinking that the other day that I would rewatch it.
Right?
Yeah. Everyone in the chat is saying trilogy.
Yeah.
Everyone. Hey, Shay
Rob
Rance,
Zombies
thanks for joining
isn't
us.
a trilogy for a reason.
Okay.
It was gonna be. They were gonna do a 3D sequel to Rob Zombie's Halloween. Scout Taylor Compton was talking about the phone call she got about that and said it was the strangest pitch she'd ever heard for a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was gonna be like Halloween 3D or something, like some ridiculous.
And it was Rob Zombie doing it?
I don't remember if he was on board, but it was a sequel to the storyline that he was doing.
Because I feel like I've heard that because I listened to her podcast. I feel like she's talked about that, and
Probably, yeah.
I don't think he was.
I don't think he was involved, but it was that
Yeah.
storyline that was being continued by someone else.
Yeah, I think I heard that too. And she's like, no.
Yeah, good on her.
Yeah. All right. We'll move on. Oh, Sam from Trick or Treat or Beetlejuice. We're getting festive here.
Sam.
Yeah, me too.
That's
too.
easy for me. I like Beetlejuice a lot, but Trick or Treat is like I watch that every single Halloween night, and I will forever. It's always Trick or Treat and then Halloween, the original. Is I've watched that every Halloween night since I was a kid. I will continue to do that till the day I die.
Yeah.
Trick or Treat is phenomenal too. I love that movie so much. I can't wait to check it out on 4K from Arrow in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I ordered that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice. But yeah, it's Sam for me as well. Beetlejuice.
That's right. Rob is right about that, by the way. It was the guys who were doing the My Bloody Valentine 3D remake, which I hated. So I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Oh, I actually like that remake, but we'll move on. I have a lot of fun with that movie.
I do too. I think it's because I grew up in the time. So
yeah.
See, and the original is a Nova Scotian movie. So there's like a cultural thing there for me where it's like it feels like home.
Okay.
I still like the original better, but I do
like
have a
the
good time
original
with the remake.
too. But yeah, the remake's fun.
Yeah.
It's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
You picked.
Oh, it's Sam for me. Easy too. Yeah, no
I thought
problem.
this one was gonna be.
I just rewatched the first Beetlejuice for the first time before like the new one came out, and I was like, it's good, but like, I'm gonna put on Trick or Treat every Halloween.
Yeah, that's what we do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Ryan! I still haven't seen Trick or Treat.
Oh.
Come on, buddy.
You know what's even worse than that? Have you guys talked to Ken from Sledgehammer Horror before?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know he doesn't like Trick or Treat.
Yeah, I know that, and I
thoroughly dislikes it.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He talks about it all the time, and Ashley makes him watch it every year.
We're still
I know,
friends.
and I was having a Twitter war with him the other day about it. I poke at him every time I'm chatting with him about it because that's ridiculous.
It is. I don't
That's
know.
weird. To be
It's
like,
so
I
good.
don't like it. That's
And he thinks it's terrible. Like legitimately thinks it's a bad movie. And he loves Creepshow, so he likes horror anthologies. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Oh, but God love him. I love Ken. He's a great dude.
He is. Yeah, Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat.
That seems pretty unanimous.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this one's just for fun because it's Halloween. Candy or chocolate? I go with chocolate.
I love gummies. I'm a sucker for gummies, but I do love chocolate too.
I'll go chocolate, but I like
well,
candy as well.
Let me set myself apart then from the crowd, and I'll go with my gummies.
Okay.
Stand my ground.
You're going chocolate. I know it.
Oh, I'm always chocolate.
Yeah.
I love a chocolate bar right out of the refrigerator.
I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff usually, so I don't tend to eat either of these. But if it's going to be one, I want some gummies.
Yeah, I was saying this last night. I'm type 1 diabetic, so I always have candy on hand. So when I think of candy, I think of low blood sugar. So chocolate is actually a treat.
That's fair.
Candy's overrated for me now.
On Halloween night, I always just have roasted pumpkin seeds, and that's my favorite.
Oh,
that's what I like to do on Halloween. We put
I
them
haven't
in the
had
oven
those
after
in
carving.
years.
Oh yeah, we put them in after carving the pumpkins, and that's always my Halloween night snack.
I've never done that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I remember liking them with a little salt on them as well.
We're doing a pumpkin carving party at our place, so maybe we'll save some.
Please use those seeds and roast them.
Yeah,
like oven roast them. Put some butter and salt on. You'll be so happy.
Butter and salt. Okay. Cool. We will try that. We got chocolate. We got candy. We got depends on what I'm in the mood for. That's true. Kayla says both. Damn it. All right. Hocus Pocus or Halloween Town?
Halloween Town for me.
It's Halloween Town for me too, but it's a tough one. Like it's so close. But yeah.
Halloween Town I remember being more excited for when it came on TV back in the day than I was for Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. What about you?
It's hard.
Yeah, I don't have an emotional connection to either of these movies.
You watched Hocus Pocus for the first time with me a couple of years ago.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, these were not the Halloween movies I grew up with as a kid.
Rob says neither. I'm an adult.
I'm glad you said that because I don't like either of them.
I haven't seen
Oh.
either of them since I was, a child. But Halloween Town came out 3 years before I was born, so
Yeah.
it was
Nice.
on a lot while I was growing up as a kid.
Yeah, me too. But
Very
I
nostalgic.
watch them every year still.
Oh yeah, she does. She's
I
already
haven't
has
seen
them.
either of them in so long. I should rewatch them.
She already watched Halloween Town while decorating the house.
Yeah, I decorate the house and watch Halloween Town, and then Hocus
Nice.
Pocus. Hocus Pocus has some like adult humor sprinkled in there.
Yeah, that's
Get it.
probably why I would go with Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I would go Hocus Pocus as well if I had to choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys both Hocus Pocus, and me and Evan
Even
Halloween
split on
Town.
that one, yeah.
Cool. We got Hocus Pocus. Rob's neither. Hocus Pocus. I actually don't think I've seen either of them. Okay, Rob.
Hocus Pocus was actually pretty decent. It's just like I didn't grow up with the nostalgia, so I just don't feel the need to
that's what Kayla's saying. It's
jam it every
nostalgic.
year.
Mhm.
Like put on The Nightmare Before Christmas for me, or
Yeah, and see,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
my
nostalgic for me.
yeah, which is so shocking.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my go-to there.
Okay, I threw these in because the witchy vibes and House of a Thousand Corpses is set on Halloween. So, which one do you guys prefer?
Oh, Lords of Salem. I think that's a very underrated Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, I love.
I haven't
it.
seen it in a very long time. I was actually just looking at Blu-rays for that the other day because I really want to give it a watch. House of a Thousand Corpses is fun, but it's such a mess, like structurally, which is part of the charm for it. Like it's not a knock against it, but Lords of Salem, it's got that like amazing fall feel to it, and the music's awesome.
I love that freaking soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Lords as well. Actually,
Yeah, I'm also going Lords because it's a way better movie.
Yeah.
It is. I agree. Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses is my pick, but I love the wackiness of it. I love how colorful it is. I love the festive vibes. It's more rewatchable. I don't know. Is it? No.
Do you like House or Devil's Rejects more?
House?
Really?
Yeah, but because it's more rewatchable for me.
Okay.
I still think Devil's Rejects is technically the better movie, but I have so much fun with House of a Thousand Corpses.
All right.
I also love Lords of Salem, though. It's really hard for me not to like a zombie movie. So, but yeah, I'll be the odd one out for this one.
yeah, it's Lord. That soundtrack, man. Every time they play it on the radio network, I don't know, something about it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I love it.
Yeah,
the music's really good.
House just feels like a messed up music video.
Yeah,
it does.
yeah, like a '90s Rob Zombie movie.
I love it though.
Videos.
That's fair.
Lords of Salem. We got House. Kayla says she can't choose. Rob says Lords of Salem. Lords felt mainstream to me. Okay.
Mainstream.
Oh.
Some pretty wacky stuff in there.
Yeah, the ending especially.
All the naked old lady witches.
Yeah.
And the dildos at the end or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, like the fevered acid dream.
Yeah. Okay. House or Night of the Demons?
Ooh.
I've never seen either of these.
Okay.
Night of the Demons, buddy. Night of the Demons, the first one, the second one, skip the third one and watch the remake.
We just watched all three
I
of them
love
last
them.
year.
Can't see if I'm watching the franchise, I'm gonna watch all of them.
Yeah, that's true. Just give the third one a shot, I guess. But Night of the Demons for me for sure. I'm not a big fan of House.
Did you watch it?
Man. That's
No,
hard
I
for me.
tried watching it with you and I couldn't get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, House is a bit less of a horror movie just because it's kind of like a war veteran movie. Man. I'll go Night of the Demons, but it's tough. I like both of them quite a bit.
Okay. What would you pick?
This is really hard too because I think I've seen House twice and I've seen Night of the Demons once. House is like this weird. It almost feels Scooby-Doo like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Exactly, yeah. It's
But
odd.
It has all this like deeper meaning underneath of it.
Yeah.
But
PSD.
Yeah, the PTSD and everything, and I really like it. I was just on we were just on a podcast, and we were just talking about like I think this movie would make for an excellent remake. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Night of the Demons too.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to put both of these on my list.
Yeah, I literally have the Suzanne character, Linnea Quigley, tattooed on my arm. I love her so much. It's so good. Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah, it is a blast.
Yeah. Okay, the chat. Oh, Kayla about Lords of Salem. It had Dirty Witches.
Yeah.
We got House. We got Night of the Demons. House. Night of the Demons.
Sorry, Rob said it's possibly the
greatest movie ever made.
My girlfriend's bunny rabbit just peed on her. So.
Oh no! Gross.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah, I think we caught a glimpse of her washing herself off behind you a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You want to say hi, Ju? Ignore that. Oh, there he is.
Oh. How old is it?
He's 6.
Oh,
wow.
Don't do it again, all right?
Petty bunny.
Yeah.
Do you have any like dogs or anything?
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs.
Did they get along with the bunny?
The bunny doesn't live here. He's just visiting right now, and I tend to keep the door closed when he is.
Gotcha.
They haven't tried to kill him. I don't trust them not to.
Yeah.
Good call. My 2 dogs would probably demolish a rabbit in seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have an Alaskan Shepherd and Malamute mix, and a little one who is like a husky. She's a tiny thing. She's got Jack Russell Terrier in her as well. They're both sweethearts. So.
Wow,
nice.
That sounds really similar to mine, actually.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, husky and small dog mix.
Nice.
Some sort.
Bitter Wolf, I'm so jealous that you get to see Linnea Quigley this weekend.
Nice.
So jealous. I want to meet her so bad. Okay, this or that. The house is October built or haunt?
I'm a little skewed here because I have only seen Haunt, but I'm planning on doing Houses That October Built as a video next year. I have it on the schedule.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess I kind of have to go with Haunt. Although I'm not too upset about that because I really like that movie.
Yes, I'm right there with you. I've only seen Haunt as well, and I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, Haunt's awesome.
Really.
What about you?
Haunt too.
I don't know. I haven't seen Houses That October Built since you showed me, and I haven't revisited it since. And Haunt we just watched last year.
It was last year, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one I've seen more recently.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is really good. I think just to be different, I'm just gonna go with the Houses That October Built, though.
I'm going with the Houses October Built too. I absolutely love Haunt, but Houses October Built I've watched so many times. Like it's one I like to watch in October. We're actually doing a live stream on it in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Maybe I'll go to watch this October. I can't do a video
I'll have
on
to
it right
put
now.
it
but I
on
might
my
give it a
list
watch.
too.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. There's a few of them, but I like they only 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that they go into. I'm pretty sure they go into actual haunted houses, like, and film, like ones that are open to the public and stuff.
Yeah, they visit like actual like haunted attractions and stuff like that in the season. They like tour them.
Yeah,
that's
just
pretty well.
Cool found footage.
Rob says I'm almost always wrong when I play this game. Okay. We got it one for Haunt.
Wouldn't it be so boring if we all agreed, though?
Haunt. I totally agree. Haunt.
Well, speaking of what I just said.
Yeah, we all just agreed there.
Yeah, no one gave some love for October.
That's why I tend to get excited when I upload a video where I know that I have an opinion that like doesn't align with the consensus on it, because I like those conversations that I mean, sometimes it turns really ugly and I don't like that, but I love when you can get a different perspective on things. And one of my favorite things too, when people leave comments on things, I'm like, I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, I've changed my opinion on movies listening to other people explain to me why they love it so much, because I just didn't see it from their point of view. And I love it. I love the conversation. I love being being convinced to love something that you hate. It's fun.
Totally.
I'd have those conversations all the time.
Oh, I
There
like
you go.
This Is October built, but I love Haunt, so it's still Haunt.
There you go.
You got some love for it though, or some like for it, I suppose.
All right, what's your favorite trick or treat storyline?
I've always been partial to the final one with Brian Cox, just because it feels like the most like straight to the point, atmospheric one. It's just such a fun like cat and mouse thrill ride, and I love Brian Cox so much in everything. You get a lot of him there. You get the most Sam out of that one. You get that great like old creepy looking house and the decorations outside at the end of that one. I really like that. I mean, I love all these segments, but I think that final one between Brian Cox and Sam's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah,
They are all great.
Same here. It's so like such a slim margin.
Yeah.
Between these storylines. Jeez. If I had to pick one, like, I'll be different because I love the Brian Cox story too, but I also love the children on the bus, but which is also Brian Cox, so it's kind of you know.
The werewolf one would be my runner up.
Yeah,
to add some variety in there. That one's awesome.
The werewolf one is my favorite.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
That is it an Alice Cooper or is it a Marilyn Manson song? I can't remember.
Manson.
When that Manson song kicks in, it's just like
no, it's epic.
So dope.
It's epic, yeah. I love that. Fuck, it makes me want to throw it on right now.
I know, right? I just started thinking, I'm like, man, I can't wait for it, but I can't. I have to save it. I have to save it for Halloween night.
What's your pick?
I'm going with the first one, with the principal.
Okay.
It's a great pick.
Yeah.
I love it because you're not expecting the kid to just start throwing up blood and chocolate.
Yeah.
And
Charlie Brown's an asshole.
Yeah. Fuck, does I ever get a kick out of that? And then it turns out the kid's in on it too. And I'm like, oh, damn, I did not see that coming.
It's messed up.
And yeah, Brian Cox also being the neighbor. I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a well made all around. Everybody loves Trick or Treat except for that guy you guys were talking about.
Yeah, we got werewolf. We got hot chick werewolf story.
Seems to be the consensus.
Anna Paquin werewolf. Yeah. Yeah, the bus is a close second for me, actually.
Yeah,
that one too.
The bus is definitely my second one.
Spooky. Back to This or That. Fright Night or Pumpkinhead?
Two of my favorite 80s horror movies.
Okay, this is another one where I've only seen one of them, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I've only seen Pumpkinhead out of these two movies.
Ooh, no Fright Night.
I have never seen Fright Night before.
Okay.
So I have some catching up to do.
Have you seen the remake?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I've only watched them because of Brendan. Like, he showed them to me.
Yeah. I like Pumpkinhead a lot, though.
Okay.
There's another one where like I'm not upset that I have to say Pumpkinhead because I like that movie.
Yeah, these would probably both be in like my top 10 for the 80s for horror.
Hell yeah.
Man, geez, that's rough. What are you saying, Brendan? I'll let you go first.
Oh, Fright Night all the way for me.
Yeah. Man, it's hard.
I gotta see.
I'm gonna go Fright Night 2 with you. Jeez.
Yeah, come on, Brewster. I love Fright Night. It's so much fun. It's such like a play on the boyfriend and girlfriend, like the role reversal and stuff. And I love the late night horror host, the vampire hunter, Peter Vincent, I think is his name.
Yep.
The remake's pretty good too. Like
I
give credit to where credit's due. The remake's not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I disagree on that route.
There's some pretty rough CGI, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, Fright Night.
Pumpkinhead though, that design, man.
Yeah, I've always loved the poster for Fright Night though, if that's any consolation.
Yeah. They're both phenomenal. Like, look at those two posters. Yeah, that just screams like, buy me.
Yeah. We just watched Pumpkinhead for the second time just a few weeks ago.
It was literally a few days ago.
It
was like last week, I think.
So much stuff.
Yeah, it was. It's a sad one.
Yeah,
yes,
the kid that looks like the Stuart Little kid.
Yeah,
yeah. It's got a lot of emotion in it, and like the whole storyline. It's freaking awesome, man. You guys are just making me want to watch some freaking 80s horror right now.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
Hey,
watching.
It is almost October 1st.
Yes.
So it is that time.
I've
We're a
already
couple hours away.
started.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're all watching horror movies already.
I have certain spooky ones, like October ones, I
Yeah.
guess. But
I've got a couple Hammer horror movies on the way in the mail right now that I'm excited to revisit.
Ooh, which ones do you have coming?
Right now I've got Curse of Frankenstein just arrived, but then I also have Horror of Dracula because I have Prince of Dracula already, Prince of Darkness.
Nice, the two biggest, Curse and Horror.
Yep, yeah, and then Curse of Frankenstein as well. Those old Hammer horror movies are like some of the most nostalgic for me. That was what was always on when we were setting up for Halloween when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got into them recently. I had never seen them when I was younger.
Oh, really?
And just in the last like 3 or 4 years, I started watching them, and oh my god, some of them are so good. Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter. Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking excellent. Tons of good ones. I won't go into that deeply though. Go on for a half hour.
What are your Halloween traditions? We're almost done here. I think this is there might be one more question after this.
Ooh, Halloween tradition.
I'm pretty ritualistic about it. It's pretty much the same every year. It used to be that the Halloween display would go up the day of Halloween when my dad was setting it up. Because he liked the idea of people in the neighborhood leaving for work, there being nothing in the yard, and then coming home and seeing this whole elaborate cemetery all of a sudden there.
That's cool.
And we didn't tend to set it up super early because if there was wind or whatever, we'd have to take it all back down because got pillars standing up and it's a nightmare. So I tend to put it up just a couple days before Halloween usually. Then the day of, in the morning, I watch Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. As getting all my lighting gear set up, and then I spend the day setting out the electronics for the display because I don't set that up until the day of because the weather just doesn't allow me to do that. And then I sit out, hand out the candy, and then after that I go inside, we roast the pumpkin seeds, we watch Trick or Treat and Halloween, and then I go to bed, and then I'm sad because it's not Halloween anymore.
Gotta wait another year.
There's always this somber feeling when I see that final title card for Halloween. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's
over.
Finished it again.
I get that feeling when we turn the light out at the end of the night, for the kids, with the kid, they're done coming to the door kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beau, what do you do?
I keep it pretty simple actually around here. I had kids, so I took them trick or treating every year, but now that they're older, we usually get in the car and we drive around the neighborhood and we stop at a few people that have really awesome houses set up. We usually get in line and go through their houses. There's actually a guy right around the corner from your guys' house. I don't know if you've ever seen his house, but it's
the mansion?
Yes.
We know.
There's a lineup all down the street for that.
Yes, we waited in that lineup last year. It was pretty cool. He had hired actors and everything on the front line. It was pretty wild. Oh,
We've never been because we don't have kids, so it's do I just dress up?
I know. I used my kids as an excuse to do all this kid stuff, but
yeah, he's 6'4" and I'm almost 6 foot, so I mean, we can't really.
Yeah, so we just do that. We usually just watch a couple horror movies. It's usually Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay,
it's my go-to. I absolutely love that, and then I also absolutely love Christmas. So these two holidays blend right into each other for me.
All the Burr months, it's the best time of year.
Are you a Christmas fan, Evan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too. We got one Grinch in the house here then, Brendan.
Not a Christmas fan?
It's a little much.
Oh no, I love it.
I make him like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I decorate with you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's just so cozy. You can still watch horror movies. You got Krampus. Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie. Nosferatu's out on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
Once everything's set up, I get more comfortable on it.
Right.
Yeah. But it's the
chaos
setting up and taking down and then stores are all busy all the time and I fucking hate snow.
Oh, I love snow. Oh, we don't see eye to eye there at all.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I hate walking on it. It crunches. it's like a pet peeve for me. I just don't. It's
You
like
planning on living in Canada forever?
I wasn't. Free healthcare.
That's
I was gonna
wild.
say we are not moving. I'm diabetic. Sorry about your loss.
I know. Like if I get
You
these,
see the green hairs growing out of you already?
Yeah. I know. I hope at Walmart this year that I can actually get one of those big Grinch onesies.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help. You'll feel understood.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Our Halloween tradition.
We just hand out candy and like.
Yeah, but oh my
watch trick or
goodness,
treat.
we do more than that.
We do
We
a
put
pumpkin
stuff
carving.
out.
Yeah, we
We
do a
put
pumpkin.
stuff out, and we do a pumpkin carving party.
Yep.
Usually a week before.
Yep.
And then we put stuff out the day of, like before the kids come.
Yep.
And we hand out candy, and we watch Trick or Treat.
Yep.
And we make cookies.
What did we watch last year? We watched Terrifier last year.
Yeah, last year we watched Terrifier. We changed things up, but it's usually Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
And Beau might be coming over this year, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna swing by. I've never been able to hand candy out to kids. I know that sounds really weird and odd, but because I had kids, I never got to actually hand candy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Well, you can do it.
Yeah.
Rob says I'll be doing my annual rewatch of the Halloween franchise this month and possibly rewatching Long Legs if my 4K ever shows up.
I've got 4K Long Legs on the way as well.
Freaking awesome.
I'm so excited to give that another watch. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
I watched it twice this week with separate people because people weren't around, so I had to watch it with each person individually.
Nice.
It
We
was
have it, right?
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it, but we need to do a rewatch because we had a bad theater experience, so I don't know if I
That's
like
a
it
shame.
Yeah.
yet. Kayla's the Grinch in your house, Beau?
Oh yeah, she's worse than Brendan. It's phenomenal. I have to sneak the Christmas because I'm a huge decorator. Like my house looks like the outside of the guy. Oh, I can't believe I just blanked on his name.
You've told us it looks like Clark Griswold's house.
Yes, it looks like Griswold's house, but on the inside. So yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. So I usually just start doing it as soon as the Halloween's over. The next day, I'm already pulling all the Christmas stuff out, getting ready to go. So I'm looking forward to it. My favorite time of year. She'll come around eventually. It's been 22 years. I haven't convinced her yet. But,
I'll get there.
yeah, one of these years.
Bitter Wolf says I'll be spending Halloween in Memphis this year at Great City full of ghost stories. Ooh.
Cool.
And then Rob says I'm glad it's because he had kids and not because the court ordered him not to hand out candy.
That's what I was thinking. After I said it, I was like, wow, that sounds really weird, but yeah.
What is an underrated Halloween movie you enjoy? Not like the series Halloween, but like Halloween spooky season.
That is a good question.
Underrated's the hard part because all the ones I love usually are loved by the majority.
I think I'll say the Night of the Demons remake because I really like that movie.
Like I love Sleepy Hollow, but that's most
I
people.
feel like that's pretty well regarded.
Yeah, everybody really likes that one.
I'll give 2. I don't know if Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon counts because like people know that, people like it. I don't think it gets quite as much love as it deserves. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to throw out a weird one that for whatever reason has wound up on Satan's Little Helper, Kayla says. I like that movie.
Oh,
That's a good
forgot
pick.
about that.
Yeah,
I'm
2
gonna
people
steal
said
my
that.
That's a fun one. I've got it on my list for this October, but I'm going to say a weird one. And I don't even know how this ended up on my annual rotation, but it was one that Dad and I used to throw on. And for whatever reason, there's a tone to it where like this just fits October. The Possession with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah,
I love
that is
movie.
good.
I like that movie a lot, and I don't think it gets nearly enough praise.
It does not.
It's in my annual rotation.
Have I seen that?
Yeah, I show it to you.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love
It's
it.
a little girl
It's
who gets
good.
like a cursed box at a yard sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Dybbuk box.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Haunt. That's another great
Jewish
one, Rob.
demons.
Yeah.
Cool.
Haunt is another great option. Although again, I feel like everyone who's seen it really likes it.
Yeah.
Trick or Treat. I want to see that so bad. That's got a bunch of like Gene Simmons in it, I think.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. I'm that's on my watch list for October.
That's one that I have never got around to, but yeah, I've always wanted to.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Have you seen it, Evan?
Trick or Treat? No, I haven't.
No. Okay.
Although Cody Leach did tell me that I should watch it, so maybe I need to get on that.
Yeah, I've heard a couple people recommend it now.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Wonderful.
That is it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. Nice, nice just sit down and have a chill chat for a little while.
Yeah. I enjoy it too.
Especially because I just spent the last like 9 hours editing a video. It was nice to just like chill out.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everyone one last time where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me over at my channel. It's called Rockland Graves Productions. I have a couple videos that I'm very, very excited to get out soon. The big 3 that are in production around Terrifier 2 video will be dropping soon. I'm just waiting to get some age restriction issues worked out on it. Don't know why. But aside from that, we've got Lake Mungo, which I just finished editing before I came on here. And then The Witch, Robert Eggers' The Witch. I'm starting to do my countdown to Nosferatu by covering his movies up to this point. But
awesome.
Got things coming out every Monday. So yeah, Rockland Graves Productions. You can find me there.
Perfect.
Very cool. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I won't watch your Lake Mungo though until I watch the movie.
No, I literally say that at the start of the video. I'm like, if you have not seen the movie, please don't watch this video. So, good.
Yeah, I'll watch it soon then and get it done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just here on YouTube too. Just doing the same old, watching movies, talking about them, showing them off, physical media stuff, having fun.
Awesome. Cool. You got anything else you want to say?
No, just absolutely go check out these guys' YouTube videos. They're great. They're fantastic. We got a pretty stacked month, like we talked about at the beginning.
Yep. Tune in Wednesday for top 10 spooky season movies, 7 p.m. Eastern, like usual.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah. It was nice to meet you, Evan.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
And thanks to everyone that tuned in the chat and gave answers. And thanks, Rob, for chirping me as always.
Can always count on that.
All right, guys, stay spooky.